What's going on, Cancer? And welcome to the Chariot Friends. Justin here, and I hope you're feeling fantastic today. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just epic, Cancer, and dig heaps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Harry was brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Now, the purpose of this channel, for those of you, did I say that right? The purpose of this channel, for those of you who have Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, wherever, Cancer, this one's for you. And I do tarot card spreads based off our ruler here, the good old Moon. And I'll talk about what sign she's in, what phase she's in, when she's going void of courses, all of those lunar shenanigans. And just so y'all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me. Never force reading on the situation, and everything will be dope, Cancer. Now, let's jump into it. Oh, there we go. And Cancer, I'm back to recording in the daytime. It's feeling good. I tell you, it is a weird energy shift from night to day. But, Cancer, your space has been cleansed. Crystals. Sharp, but feeling lovely. I got a pyramid over here, Cancer. Just great energy all around here. Now, Cancer, happy Mars Day. It's Tuesday. Hope you're feeling energetic, ready to tackle this day, ready, going with the force. And Cancer, the moon is in Virgo. Now, with the moon being in Virgo, Cancer, this is a great energy for if you need to get things organized. The moon. Yeah, well, yeah, the moon's methodical too. Oh, dope. Thank you. Ooh. I think we got this one before. Okay, hold on. Getting distracted. But this is great energy for getting things organized, Cancer. Virgo energy is very methodical, very detail oriented. So if you've noticed that things have kind of gotten in disarray, or if you need to just kind of knock out in just like a bunch of monotonous paperwork or anything like that, Virgo is great for that. Virgo deals with the more, when you think about like routines and things that may not be so, Virgo doesn't have the most glamorous house, but it does have an energy that it is very necessary to have that structure in order to operate at your best there, Cancer. And also too, Virgo is a sign of can be a sign of fitness and well-being and health. So this is a great energy for kind of checking in. Do you want to maybe start up a new workout routine? Maybe we're kind of changing up the way that we're eating, maybe incorporating more kind of greens, more organic type of foods there, cooking some more home cooked stuff, maybe even doing some like yoga, getting the body stretching, whatever that's looking like, Cancer. Great for checking in on your health, maybe even start doing some like walking, whatever. But also, Virgo is a sign of service as well there, Cancer. So this could be if you've been wanting to maybe do some community work, whether that be maybe volunteer at your local soup kitchen, or maybe doing some like a community cleanup, or yeah, whatever ways that you can be of service there, Cancer, to kind of help your fellow soul tribe member. Virgo, great energy for this too. And little random fact here, Cancer. Virgo being associated with the sixth house, they're also associated with small pets, Cancer. So if you got any kind of little furry friends there, great energy for kind of playing around with them, being amongst that energy. But also, Cancer, just a little random fact there. But also, we're in the waning crescent phase, Cancer. I was born during a waning crescent. And this is an energy of kind of assessing your values. We're getting closer and closer to that new moon there, Cancer. And it really is a great energy, too, for kind of just resting, relaxing. Because whenever you try to incorporate a new kind of routine, trying to better yourself, Cancer, that can be a lot of work, trying to work that into your daily schedule. So take some time, do some deep breathing, do some self-care, whatever that's looking like, and just kind of reconnect with yourself. And I like how the waning crescent here is associated with the Hermit card energy, which is Virgo. So like, love how that stuff's all lining up there, Cancer. And then and also, Cancer, the waning crescent is also known as the balsamic moon phase. Just got all little facts for you. And then last little bit, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations. And then the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching, Cancer, so definitely check them out. Very, very great energies that they bring. I think you'd enjoy them. Now let's get to your general energy of the day here, Cancer. It's while we're speaking of kind of connecting with yourself there. You got the Got the Earth card here, which is the grounding card. And this is a card of calm the mind, connect to the body, mindfulness, and nature. And Cancer, I feel while you're getting rested up and getting your stuff. I feel like getting your game plan for whatever it is you want to do for this next lunar cycle. I feel like a great way to kind of find what you need is to connect with the body. Really kind of tune in, be very present, and this could be maybe you're getting out in nature here, sitting amongst the trees. Look, you got your little animal here on the side there, Cancer, but connect with nature. Maybe sit in the grass and maybe just kind of lie up and look at the clouds. Allow your mind to go blank and just kind of just tune into those energies. See where, do you have a lot of maybe tension in the body, or have you been feeling stressed as of late, or have you noticed that you haven't been getting enough sleep, or, just really kind of, because we can be sometimes I feel Cancer with the day to day, since we're talking about routines with Virgo, sometimes it's like on the day to day, it's like we can be on autopilot, a lot of the times. And just like it kind of takes away from that mindfulness. So, whenever you really do get those moments to kind of sit with yourself and kind of, maybe even getting the routines, maybe you want to do some stuff to calm the mind. Maybe you're pouring yourself a little tea there, Cancer, sitting there with a nice book, or maybe even just looking up at the moon, or whatever that's looking like. I feel there is this strong energy to just really be grounded in the present moment, and and really make it a point to do that even amongst your just like everyday stuff, while kind of practicing mindfulness while we're folding the laundry, or even cooking your meal, or cleaning the bathroom, or just like it's mopping the floor, sweeping, brushing your teeth. Because it's like, even like, I feel like the more present you can be in this journey, the more just like the more it would improve and just kind of connect you again to the energies, Cancer. But let me see if I can because I feel like my words are kind of getting away from me, Cancer. Let's get some tarot on this and get some more words on this. Ooh, ooh, what's good? I like Cancer. Alright, Cancer, let me get these cards here. Let's see what's going on here. Those lunar shenanigans, love it. Ooh, Tyler's been following us around a little bit here, Cancer. Alright, so you have the Tower, and I like how these both showed up here, Cancer. You got the Tower and the Moon in reverse here. And then you have the King of Cups, the Four of Swords, and then my girl, the Empress here. Alright, where do we want to start? Course, like that, Cancer. So with the Four of Swords, I do feel like for some, because I was thinking about this as this kind of came as we were shuffling. I'm thinking of like with all the day to day stuff that we have, that like maybe with like work, or maybe you got kids, or just like even just like thinking about just normal home stuff. There can be a lot of stressors that can just pack onto this body here, Cancer. And that even can a little sidebar here, Cancer. You know, something to maybe think about too. And again, this isn't medical advice or anything like that. But if you can find moments in your day to like really get grounded in a sense. Get outside, take your shoes off, get feel the earth beneath your feet. Like I was just reading something today. It's just like kiss the earth where you're. Or how do they put it? Kiss the ground or something along. Kiss the ground with your feet, something like that. And it was literally just like connecting with the earth, because that can even help kind of relieve some of that anxiety there, Cancer. Kind of get you, because the Empress, she one of the signs that she rules over is Taurus. And Taurus has a deep connection with the earth. They're a sign of like the senses, one of the things that they cover. And I feel like to really appreciate those senses, there's a need to be present. But grounding, I feel like literally grounding with the earth can really do a lot of good for you, Cancer. And I know that can be a little trickier in the city. And not that this is like me kind of trying to sell anything or nothing like that, Cancer, but I have like an earthing mat that that I usually have when I'm doing these recordings, and then I have one that's on my bed here as well. And I tell you what, this like reduces inflammation. It's made a whole world of difference. Just something to look into if you're curious there, Cancer. And you can even do your own kind of makeshift one. I've seen people like on YouTube and stuff do take like oh, it's like science at its best there, Cancer. But I even feel with this moon card here, Cancer, especially for those of you, if you do find yourself in a more kind of metropolitan area, it can be kind of hard to get into those more kind of natural surroundings, you know, when you're surrounded by all this city stuff. Even when you get, but if you can find yourself maybe like in a park or anything along those lines, something to kind of change up your environment, take that initiative to get out there and move your energy. It feels like, you know, because the tower is Mars energy. I feel like that can really help bring about this sense of peace, Cancer, you know, to kind of go within, really kind of calm the mind, connect with the body, and really do some wonderful healing work and take away from, you know, bring peace to any sort of anxieties and just the kind of day-to-day stuff that life tends to throw at you, get you appreciating all the abundance that is around you. And you're just changing your vibration to a more kind of peaceful, kind of healing, abundant type of frequency there, Cancer. Hmm. Let me get a little bit more on this moon card here, Cancer, before we move on. Because, you know, even though we are water signs, Cancer, you know, if you have your sun sign in Cancer, the earth is important for all of us, you know, that earth energy. And you know, we may not have quite as strong as a bond, let's say like Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, but we still can reap those beneficial qualities as well. And it can, you know, we need all the elements in order to stay in balance here, Cancer. Now, the moon is clarified by the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords here. And, you know, it feels like that this. That's interesting, Cancer. Because I feel that this Six of Cups is giving me this energy of, because the Six of Cups can be a card of sharing, and I feel that this is like sharing almost like your anxieties, your fears, your things that keep you kind of locked up here, as far as like with the Eight of Swords here, and sharing that, making that more of again, being more intentional, sharing that stuff with like the universe and things along those lines, putting those energies out there, and like, you know, taking a moment to kind of inhale, taking the breath, and then releasing some of those stressors. And it's not necessarily taking away your problems, but it just like, it helps you clear your mind and calm your mind so that you can approach it in a more kind of emotionally sound mindset here. Because if we're operating in this sense of panic and a sense of stress and stuff, then we're in this reactive energy, and it almost feels like that even when we're getting ahead, it's just like we're still almost feel like we're trying to chase that balance in a sense. It's like it's never quite as grounded as we want it to be. So that's just something for some too. If you find yourselves just kind of stuck in your head, that's a great energy too. Again, getting out in nature, going for a walk, even, and I know that can be harder depending on where you're at too. You know, if you're in a place where it's starting to get chillier outside and things like that. But even just like, I feel like this could even be like welcoming in, if you can't go outside, or let's say it's you can't get out as much as you want, bringing nature to you, Cancer. You know, getting yourself like a plant, something to, and we're the nurturers of the zodiac, Cancer. So why not give yourself? And that doesn't just have to be with people. This can be with little plant friends, or again maybe even like animal friends, whatever that's looking like there, Cancer. All right. Just a little something to think about there, Cancer. Let's get a little bit more on this. Alright, Cancer, hold on. Go get this card here. Love it, Cancer. So you have the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands in reverse. But then you got Virgo here. The Hermit upright. I love them. We were talking about the waning crescent dealing with the Hermit energy as well. Cancer, I love when you sync up with the energies like that. And Cancer, I do feel that with this, I'm even I'm getting an energy here, Cancer, for some that, because with the Six of Wands, this can be like a card of recognition and fame and, really kind of feeling on top there. And I feel for some there is this energy of needing to, it's like taking, because, Cancer, Saturn just went direct not too long ago, like maybe about 3 days ago, depending on when you're watching this. And now it's about taking those energies, those ideas, those dreams and things, and really kind of grounding those ideas that you have, those taking the fantastic and making them materialize. That's the specialty of earth energy. And now it's like we're getting out of this, we've gotten out of this reflective state. And you got Pisces, since Saturn's in Pisces. But it's like getting out of, or for some it's like taking those ideas and starting to get this in your routine, because I'm getting more of the Virgo energy with this Hermit than like just the reflection, because we're out of that. With Saturn being direct now, it feels like there's less resistance to achieve those big dreams that you're having, and however that's looking. Maybe you want to, I don't know, for some reason pop in my head, like run from some sort of like, I don't know, maybe some sort of counsel there, Cancer, maybe starting your own kind of side hustle, or maybe making a career change, or maybe moving to a new location, or maybe even just making more moments to create. But it feels like there's something here. It's like it's coming out of this hermit mode, or I'm even getting for some too with this hermit that maybe we've been sort of like inside a little too long, and it's just like the energies have gotten a little stale here, and we haven't done anything, maybe to celebrate. Or let me get a little bit more on this Four of Wands, Cancer. It even feels like with this hermit here, it even feels like with the hermit here, Cancer, like if we do have some like ideas and things that we want to bring to starting to ground here, it's just something. I feel like it's, starting off with just like a checklist, and having it in a place where you see it all the time. So let's say you want to be this person riding horses, maybe you want to be the next, do something with equestrian work there, Cancer. It's like, okay, how do we, maybe we're reaching out to different people, for connecting with others on like different Facebook groups or different social media platforms, and then, going to look at horses or whatever that's looking like there, Cancer. But let me see ooh, Cancer, what's good. So you got the Four of Wands is clarified by the Hanged Man upright, and then there we are, Cancer, the Chariot in reverse. And there we are, Cancer, just kind of sitting there, wondering where the horses are waiting. What's your next move gonna be? And that's what's like, really, that's what's like, I feel like it's the Four of Wands is like trying to get you to pass this checkpoint and get to, I don't know, it's like it's getting you to this next level in a sense, you know, like it's working towards that Empress. And it feels like that the Hanged Man is just like now, hmm, I feel like if you were to just, but again, find ways to kind of calm with the stuff, sit with these ideas, be intentional with what you're trying to manifest and bring down to this realm here. It's, I feel like epiphanies could spark in a sense, you know, but hmm. I think I'm gonna move on from that, Cancer, but I hope that that makes sense. That one feels and again, Cancer, when I say the Six of Wands can deal with like that fame and things, there's really fame however you think about it. Maybe you want to do something for your community, maybe you want to, it just feels just something, doing something a little bit bigger than what we may be doing right now, taking that chance. And hmm. But let's get some advice from Mercury here, Cancer. You know, Cancer too. Before I get this, it's like that little pocket is giving me too. That when we take this moment and just kind of calm the mind, kind of sit with our fears and our anxiety, really kind of question and explore what it is what are some things that are getting in our way that are preventing this chariot from moving. That it just feels like that things would be moving, just start moving in the direction that you want. You really feel like you'd have the reins of this chariot in a sense, as opposed to hmm. But your last few cards here, Cancer, you have the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Cups in reverse. And let's switch back over. Because it feels with the Two of Cups that it's like it's like you're connected with what you, or just like you're trying to be connected with what you want to do. It's like your thoughts and your feelings know what you want, but it's just the actions. It's like it's having troubles taking that step. You know, it's like it feels like that there's something that's getting in the way, and it feels like maybe with the King of Pentacles here, it's because it may seem, it's like the footing doesn't feel secure with the King of Pentacles. It's like where we, it's almost like it feels like you're almost like learning how to walk again in a sense. I meant there's some interesting energy of what's coming through here, but it's like facing those whatever these doubts that might be here, Cancer, and kind of like finding ways to soothe that mind so that you can take that next step there to get to this energy of. And I feel like it would, it's like again, it's like your heart knows you want it, but it's like you're almost afraid. It's almost like maybe you might be afraid to take the step, because then it's just like, well, then what's next, you know, like then what happens when I get stuck again, you know. It's like it's, you want to get out of this phase, but being in, it's just gonna take it. I hope you know what I mean, Cancer, because that's a tricky one. I feel like it's trying to explain. I think it makes sense, but hmm. I think I'm gonna leave that there, Cancer. Hmm. Yeah, I think because I think I'm trying to force the words to come out, but I hope that that makes sense. But if anything resonated with you, Cancer, if you like that, give it a thumbs up and share this, Cancer, because I feel like that we can all really kind of bend. I know it's a little all over the place with this one. But I do ultimately feel that mindfulness, being present and connecting with your body, finding different ways to calm the mind and things can really help get the chariot moving along there, Cancer. If you know someone who's maybe feeling a little stuck, maybe their chariot's got to hit a road bump, or maybe we need to change out a wheel or whatever that's looking. Share this with them. Maybe this can help get things moving, get things grounded, and get that change happening, Cancer. And then subscribe to our Chariot. Hit that bell button to get notified on these videos each day. And then last little bit, Cancer, for your reading, check your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. Love that she showed up here. And just check your chart there, Cancer. Check your Mars, because maybe because you might have a little more Earth energy in your well, possibly. Possibly you might have a little more Earth. Well, and again, I'm just thinking more so from like a sun sign. You might have, but you may have a little more Earth in your chart than you realize. Cancer, I got a little touch of Earth, but that's all my whole generation. There's got that like Uranus and Neptune and Capricorn, so that's all the Earth I got. My midheaven, but we talk charts all day, Cancer. Check that out. And then come on over to my other channel, Alchemist State. I do monthly videos, weekly ones, yearly ones. I'm actually about to start the monthly ones here soon. I'm excited, and it's a good old time. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here, Cancer, so I can get you out of here. I like that. So you got the Three of Cups up right here, Cancer. And again, this gives me this energy of really communing with nature, go, because this is a card of, can be a card of socializing, and this could be too, Cancer, maybe getting out with some friends, going for a hike, or maybe having yourself like a picnic, or maybe maybe you're gonna go foraging, or something along those lines. Maybe even make it a community thing, maybe get like the neighborhood involved. Maybe we're doing something to kind of help clean up the earth. Maybe we're planting trees, or maybe whatever that's looking like, Cancer. I really feel like something really wonderful can come from that. But let me get your oracle card here, Cancer, so I can get you out of here. Alright, Cancer. Nice. So you have the Tulsi card here, which is the card of wealth. Look at all this abundance. Empress, King of Pentacles, wealth. And this card is ruled by Mercury and by Jupiter here, Cancer. And I like this, Cancer, because I do feel that when you really connect with the earth, I do feel like it gets you, because Mercury deals with how we think, and Jupiter deals with that expansion, that abundance, that luck. And I'm just feeling that that combination gets you thinking about just how abundant we really are. To have, the earth provides so much for us, and I feel like with the, even like the Empress was kind of coming through that. It's just like, it's not just about just receiving all that energy, though, Cancer. It's just like, how are we taking that energy and kind of giving back to the earth as well? Like, what is that looking like? And I feel that if we can, once we really get to learn to appreciate all of that around us, Cancer, just makes this journey just so much more, and there's all this beauty. It really gets this idea, like, appreciate this beauty that's around us. And I think that's going to be really nice, Cancer, you get in that mindset, because I've just even just thinking tomorrow Venus is going to be moving back home into Libra, and that's a very beautiful, because Venus rules over Libra along with Taurus, and that's a very beautiful place for the Empress to be. So, and I think it's going to be something too. The Empress isn't just about being beautiful. She spreads that around for everyone to enjoy. She creates all the time. So All right, Cancer, I think I'm going to leave that there. So that's a little something to think about, but you stay safe out there, Cancer, on your nature walk. Get calming the mind and, go avoid a course. Well, Moon's going to avoid a course tomorrow, the Cancer, but you're getting ahead of the game, Cancer, so stay tuned for that. And you keep eyes on the moon. That's a great way to connect with nature too. Do some. Granted, she's in her waning crescent phase, so you only kind of see her smiling, but still can kind of sit out there, Cancer. Listen to the sounds of the evening. Maybe you got crickets that are chirping, or breezes are blowing, the trees swaying. All that lovely stuff, Cancer. And I will catch you on the next one tomorrow.